This is a video to explain how to fill in the Year 9 options form. My name is Mr. Hall. I'm the assistant head teacher here at Beacon in charge of options and timetable and things like that. So please do email me if you have any questions. We hope you're at kind of this stage in the process, really. So firstly, we're hoping that before Christmas, you've had a look at the options side of our website, you've had a look at some of the subject videos, maybe had a look through the booklet as well. We're hoping you're aware that Parents' Evening is coming up on the 14th of January for A band and the 22nd of January for B band. Although that's really designed to be a how are you getting on in Year 9 kind of discussion, we recognise also that that might be a good moment for some advice and some questions about options for next year. So please make the most of both of those. I'll be around for both of those evenings. If there's things that you want to ask, just stop me and ask them. And then by the end of the month, we're looking for the options form. So let's show you a little bit more of what we hope you are going to be able to see. So in the options booklet, you should have seen this list of all the subjects that we offer, and you might have managed to read a bit more or watch a video about any more of those. So when you start the options form, it's going to look like this. So first of all, it's going to needs to be somebody at Beacon already logged in. So students, I'm afraid this needs to be you that log in to do this. That way it's much easier to match up your name with who you are. We find if you type it in, you mostly get it right, but sometimes you spell things a little differently than we do, and that takes us quite a long time to match up. So it's much better if we do this logged in. So parents, I'm afraid we need the students to be logged in for this to work. And what we suggest that you do is you just start with that list of subjects, grab a piece of paper, and you write down what it is that you want to do. And we're just going to take you through a few questions then. So firstly, you've got to do geography or history. You could choose both, but you need to choose geography or history. So think about what that looks like. Think about whether you want to carry on with French or German. You don't have to, but lots of students do. And we want to make sure we really highlight that as something you should think about. And triple science, if you like science, if you did well in the recent CKA, or maybe well at the end of year 8 and not quite so well recently, but if your standardized score is kind of 100 or better, if you're above average, this would probably suit you, so think about that. As you're thinking about your choices, we also want to make it a little bit broad, so we don't want you to choose both of the two art choices, we don't want you to choose both of the two PE choices, and we don't want you to choose product design and also engineering. So have a look through what you've chosen, make a note of that, and then go through the questions. So first of all, we want to know geography or history. So let me start there with history. Obviously, you can choose geography instead. If you want to choose both of them, we very happily let you do that. Choose one here and one on the next screen. And then the next screen just lists all of the choices and asks that you choose 3 from here. And this is not clever enough to know that what you're choosing doesn't make any sense. So if you chose geography on the first screen, you choose geography over in here, it will let you do that. But hopefully looking at your list on the piece of paper will stop you, will make you just choose here what you're doing for. So I'm going to go for triple science and music and art photography. And then at the bottom of the screen, you hit submit, and then it says that you're done. Thank you very much. And we'll be in touch if any of those don't make any sense. We'll be in touch